Hey everyone, it's Tom Kradza with another Rockstar Minute, and today we want to talk about what we're seeing in rents. Since they changed mortgage rules on January 1st of this year, it's changed the market, and what's happening is we're seeing people have a harder time to qualify to get mortgages. As a result, the rental demand is increasing. So as just a most current example, in Hamilton, Ontario, if we saw maybe $1,800 for a single family home a year ago, that was like at the high end. Mike on the team here at Rockstar just got back from Hamilton yesterday, and he's seeing $2,400 for a single family home in some spots of Hamilton. So not all over Hamilton, in some of the most pristine spots, but $2,400 for in downtown Hamilton, right off kind of Lock Street area there. That is not normal for us, and part of that is just the growth of Toronto spreading out into Hamilton. Part of it is people are having a harder time qualifying. All these factors, and we continue to get immigration into this area, all these factors just driving demand, and it's driving rental demand. So some people then ask us and say, well, that's great, can I raise my rents? And if you have an existing lease, you can't raise your rents. We're governed, I don't know if you can see this in Ontario, there is an annual rent increase guideline. It's 1.8%. You can just Google it up. Every year it changes. It's 1.8% you can change rents or increase rents this year. If you have a tenant leave your property, then you can go to straight market rent and ask for whatever you think it is that you can get. So that's on the rents. On the mortgage side, I just want to share that a lot of people are seeing the higher end of the real estate market, and we are seeing it as well, soften up a little bit. It's taking longer for properties to sell. And some people are saying, hey, what does that mean to the mortgage market? Instead of looking at the headlines, if you want to just look at the data, you can go to the Canadian Bankers Association and watch the mortgage arrears data yourself. So here's the current data. It's always a couple of months behind, unfortunately. That's the current data. But if you go to that website, if you just Google up Canadian Bankers Association mortgage arrears, you can see in Ontario, out of 2 million mortgages, we have 1,955 in arrears, so 0.1%. So that's still really low. So that's back in February. But if you want to watch for yourself the state of the mortgage market, which gives us an idea of the health of the real estate market, you can watch that. I saw it go up to about 0.4, 0.5 in 2007, 2008. For context, in the US during their kind of real estate crash, it was at like 7, 8% at a national level. So we're in Canada, we're at 0.1%. But you can watch that for yourself instead of just kind of trusting what the headlines are saying. Unfortunately, it lags a little bit, so it's not in real time, but it still does give you some interesting insights. So hopefully you find that useful. Until next time, your life, your terms.